Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol RGSE. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past 2 days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis a few days ago during I think the big move right there, but things are now slowly, quietly creeping back to life. And what do I realize slowly and quietly creeping back? That's a soundbite, but that's the cool thing about charts is it actually allows you to quantify terms like that. So to really be able to illustrate that, the easiest way to kind of add some visual to those sound is just to get a trend line into place. And you can see that over time, the price has just continued to slowly work its way back upwards. So I'll actually change this level to green to represent an upsloping trend line. So that's really kind of the most straightforward way to gauge the health of the current move going forward is how does the price react, in regards to this green trend line right there. Now, if the price breaks below it, am I saying the entire chart's ruined? I'm not saying that at all. I'm going to go ahead and get that out of there. There we go. But after that, that purple line there becomes a lot more important for the simple reason of this is let's actually throw this level out here at right around $1.15, give or take. The reason $1.15 is so important is I'm not saying this will happen, but just to really illustrate is, again, preferably speaking, yes, stay above the green trend line there. But if the price were to break below, they're not the end of the world because the price could still technically come down there, do something like that, and then start to work its way back upwards. And in that situation, you'd have a set of lows there. You'd have this set of lows down there. You picture each of these as stair steps. And yeah, the overall stairs are still very clearly going in the upwards direction. However, if the price were to break below that green trend line, again, not the end of the world, but then come down there and break and then sink to the downside of that, at that point in time, you literally have the price essentially right back to where it all started. And not to insult your intelligence, but going back to where it all started, not exactly a sign of true strength. So as far as, preferable scenarios, again, yeah, staying above that green trend line would be great. But if that doesn't hold, then yeah, $1.15 I would consider a very important level of support for the reasons discussed. As far as levels of resistance, I'm not even going to touch on those because in my opinion, top priority right now is not necessarily breaking resistance, but all about going through healthy consolidations and building higher bases. So we'll see what happens with it as time continues to play out. But yeah, as it stands right now, the bulls are quietly creeping back upwards, and we'll see how much longer this can last. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.